Cyberpunk. Now that Cyberpunk looks badass. I mean, there's
Hopefully.
just no other way around it. It's looking great so far. We saw another story trailer. We saw some gameplay, and then some journalists, right, were
Yeah,
playing the
played it
game
and
like
give
4
their
hours.
thoughts on it. Yeah, the first 4 hours, 5 hours of the game. So let's see.
And what are they saying? Like they were saying,
No, they say the game is great. That the game
it
is.
looks it though.
they
The
say
game
that
looks more polished.
No, it does. It looks, and they're saying how like the detail is very.
Yeah.
And they're saying how it's cool because you can like. There was like a guy who's playing it. You know, there was like a guy yelling at his girlfriend, like abusing her,
Yeah.
and he just went up to him, shot him in the head. And then don't like you said, like you can get cops, but you have to like really kill a lot of people.
Yeah, you have to like.
It's
out.
not. It's not like GTA 5 where you shoot one person, you get cops on you. It's like you have to really.
Like maybe you would have to shoot someone in front of a cop or something
No,
like
no,
that.
like you have to kill a few people. Like you have to kill at least like they say you have to kill a lot of people just to get cops on you.
But I wonder how it would be if, let's say, there's a cop in front of you.
Maybe, yeah, maybe.
You know what I mean? Maybe you can get away with stuff. It's more realistic in that
I'm
sense,
curious how the
where
cops are in the game.
because you know how like in Red Dead, like you kill someone, but like there's nobody around, and for some reason
They
you
know it's Arthur.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, how?
I feel like here, if let's say that in the alley, right, the guy's beating up the girlfriend, and you beat him up and you kill him or something, but if there's nobody around,
Yeah, like people who
You can get away with
like
it.
they stole like 2 cars and they killed like they shot him in the head and stole their car.
oh my God,
But they didn't get cops or anything.
interesting. Yeah, because that I guess it's to show like that's the type of world you're in or
It's,
something.
yeah,
where-
it's a cyberpunk type.
yeah, it looks. I mean, it looks awesome.
And they say that the detail.
This game, it's just such a cool game because it's such
Well,
a
I mean,
badass
this
concept.
game hasn't really been done before. I mean, like, yeah, like, we have like those RPG games, but in a sense of like futuristic
Yeah.
and this much detail.
With
like,
Keanu Reeves, that just
With
tops
Ke-
it.
yeah.
That's so badass.
and the trailers went the prologue and all that.
Yeah,
and I think like one thing like what someone said was like it was kind of like the game was kind of like overwhelming in a sense of like it just drops you. Here it is, like
You're
boom,
just like,
and you're just all these things around you. So it's kind of like a little like overwhelming, like with the skill tree and like the way the game is. Like it's just like a lot at once.
it's a game that
and it's very like fast paced, very like quick, very quick, very quick.
I like that.
You know,
I like
so
that. Yeah, I feel like it's a game that it's gonna take time for just to really get used to, and
so yeah, no,
it's gonna be hours and hours of your time.
You
And
can
that's
do
why I
whatever you
hate that
want.
it's coming out in November because
With Halo and
there's
Spider-Man.
just too many other games coming out.
I mean, it's just a holiday, maybe December.
April would have been perfect if
they made it. Yeah.
it would have had all these months of just maybe till Ghost of Tsushima, but it's still a good amount of time, you know.
Yeah.
It looks great though. I mean the driving,
Yeah, and they said that the driving is really good.
yeah. Combat looks great. I like how you can select what kind of person you want to start as, you know. You can be like the corporate guy or
The street kid and nomad.
That's cool. That
And,
is
like,
so cool.
yeah.
And we saw some gameplay with the cutscenes and everything, and it just looks so futuristic. It looks so cool, like the cars, you know, like the inside of the car. It looks really immersive,
It is.
you know.
And I guess and I was reading up there that if you're saying that it does make sense for a big first person. It makes you even more into the world. Like it brings you more into it.
I'm glad that it's first person. I get it. Like you can't see your character, all the
Yeah.
custom, but I'm sure, like in the game, you see like a mirror. You can go up to the mirror and you see, like that's what makes it so much more realistic, you know,
Yeah.
and so immersive.
And you can even change like your pubic hair,
Yeah, you can
And the
do every.
customization.
That's so crazy, man.
like your size of your penis if you want to like circumcise or
My
uncircumcised.
God,
The length,
that's
pubic
so
hair,
insane.
chest size,
It
even like your teeth. Customize your teeth.
yeah, I'm sure you can put like maybe like a gold tooth or something. or
Yeah, I
make
don't
your
know,
teeth look-
but they say it's pretty cool. Also, not like not a lot of people like went into like deep in because they don't want to just play the game. They wanted just to get right
Yeah.
into the game.
Yeah, it looks so immersive. You know what I mean? I love like
Yeah.
when you park the car and you get out and you choose how to interact with some citizens. Like they go up to you and they're trying to pick a fight,
Yeah,
and you can either try to defuse it or you can just punch them.
Just
And
beat
the
'em
guy
up.
you beat him up, and then you go into the.
I
into
don't know.
the
I don't know which
club.
one I would pick. I don't know
I
'Cause
know.
the-
You want to be like the badass, or do you want to be
because
like
the corporate one is pretty cool.
Yeah.
And it was kind of cool because like you're in the car
and there's the
flying.
Badlands. So, and they say the map is pretty like pretty big.
The map is pretty big.
Cause
the Nomad's like you're outside of Night City. Like you're
the
like in this
deserted area and stuff, and that's cool, man.
And your play style, you do whatever you want. But I did. One guy did say that he found the hacking a little boring, like the hacking.
Yeah.
Which I get it because
you would figure,
it's just hacking. I mean, I want to go like guns and swords.
Yeah.
I want that samurai sword.
I love the mix of what katana. You can do. Now, it looks great. I'm so happy that it looks great because so far, like with the Avengers, we were a little let down. Yeah. We didn't get Last of Us because of what we talked about. And it's just like, man, Cyberpunk is like that big push. You know what I mean?
And hopefully Halo, too.
And Halo, we haven't seen anything yet.
July.
Which we can actually talk about that teaser as well. We'll get into that in a bit. But Cyberpunk looks great. It looks more polished. Keanu Reeves looks badass in it. You know what I mean? Yeah. And that little piece that we see him. That's a game that I can't wait to play it. I can't wait to play it. The detail,
Hopefully it's
Isn't
good.
the music in the game all like original or something like that?
Yeah, it has to. I mean,
the characters, the amount of choices that you can make, that's a big game.
Yeah.
That's a
I just hope
game.
it lives up to the hype.
That's why I'm glad that they show more gameplay because it helps bring down the hype a little bit. But for me, it kind of kept the hype at the same level because the gameplay looked better here. Again, the game is almost done. Is it gold yet? No. Oh yeah, they just delayed it again. But compared to last year's gameplay, things looked maybe a little slow. It was lacking
better.
A little bit. But we're talking a year back.
I just hope it's good. I really do hope it's good. I really hope because if Cyberpunk is bad.
No, but it doesn't. It just from what we've seen so far.
Yeah, but you never know. We didn't think that with Last of Us. So.
Yeah. Okay, but this is a brand new story. It's not anything like we know the story. It looks badass.
But I don't know. I just don't want to get too excited to where you get let down.
No, I'm not too excited, but I'm going based off what we've seen.
And the game
from
looks
what we've
great.
seen,
the
it
game
looks
great.
The campaign looks super immersive. Combat looks good. I like you can choose how you want to play and everything.
Yeah, I just want to play it already. I just wanted to come out.
Because that was one worry I had. I was like, oh, why does it look kind of slow from the previous gameplay that we saw?
It's an RPG, so.
Yeah, no, but it looked different. But again, the game, it was a year back, Now everything looks more fluent. It looks smooth.
Yeah.
I love the options that you have. I'm excited. That's one of the games. Right now, our last two big hopes for good games is that and Halo Infinite. But the Cyberpunk event was great. It was kind of short, but I think they're going to do another one.
Like 2 more episodes.
So that's fine with me. But I love, so far what we've seen, everything that we've seen looked great. So Cyberpunk, hopefully it looks awesome.
Hopefully it makes
it's just Keanu Reeves in the game with you.
But I have a feeling that it's not going to make the November release date.
I don't know.
I have a feeling they're going to push it one more time.
I don't know. That's something we would have to wait and see.
I have a feeling they're going to
Something's got to happen because there's too many games from the.
We have
Spider-Man, Halo, and Cyberpunk. We don't know
the release date for the consoles, so we don't know when those games are coming out. It just says holiday.
Yeah.
But it's usually November.
Yeah.
But they said like maybe like October.
But even for the games though, I feel like we have Halo, Spider-Man, and Cyberpunk in holiday season.
And Cyberpunk is a long-term game. That's a game you're going to be playing for who knows how many hours.
That's a risky move because if Halo looks great in the Xbox event, that's going to bring up a lot of hype. Spider-Man, people are already excited. So something's got to happen there,
I have a feeling that like Cyberpunk might be pushed back.
That or yeah, maybe. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see because Spider-Man is an exclusive.
We don't know the release date though. So
yeah, Spider-Man is a Sony exclusive. So at that point, it's just
like a PS5 only game.
Yeah. So at that point, it's just I think Cyberpunk will be okay. But with Halo, that's something where like what do you do? But it affects both games though, because Sony's gonna be like, hey, like this is gonna affect Spider-Man. Xbox is gonna be like, hey, this is gonna affect It's affecting both companies, and Cyberpunk is for all.
If people had to choose, everyone's gonna choose Cyberpunk over Halo and Spider-Man.
It's just too many years, But with I guess let's jump into the Halo because there was like a